Clair Obscur Expedition 33, a debut game from a tiny French studio, 30 core development staff.
This was made by a team of about 30 developers.
30-person team.
It's 33 developers.
The 30 developers.
Studio with 33 people.
What?
Yeah,
a 30-person team.
Yes.
That's the part that I still can't wrap my brain around, is how that team pulled it off.
This is a game made by 30 people.
While the efficiency of smaller teams is always commendable, this specific framing of Expedition 33's development by a team of only 30 individuals risks painting a misleading picture and, frankly, could have some negative consequences for the wider gaming landscape. Highlighted this week by Nick Rubin from Rock Paper Shotgun, a main premise of his article appears to have been missed by the wider audience, but it desperately needs to be discussed. If you've had the chance to dive into Expedition 33, particularly if you've experienced the fluid and engaging combat, you'll know just how crucial animation is to that feeling. The monsters move with a captivating, almost dance-like quality, throwing out feints and elaborate combos that demand skillful parrying and dodging. It's a huge part of what makes the combat so satisfying and gives the game so much of its personality. While the in-house credits at Sandfall might suggest a smaller core team, digging a little deeper reveals a much larger collaborative effort. Take for instance the 8-person Korean team specifically credited for gameplay animation. Now Sandfall's in-house equivalent seems to be the cinematic and performance capture team. While we can't know the exact division of labor, it's highly probable that the Korean team is specifically responsible for the very animations that make the combat sing in Expedition 33. They are, in essence, a vital part of why this game feels so good to play. Beyond the core development team, we need to acknowledge the sheer number of people involved in bringing a game like this to life. Think about localization, ensuring the game resonates with players across the globe. Think about quality assurance, that tireless work to find and squash bugs. And let's not forget about voice production, bringing the characters and world to life through performances.
I didn't take you for a coward.
I'm not a coward.
You swore the oath. When one falls, we continue.
Yes, I know.
When one falls. When one falls. Not if, when.
These are all substantial undertakings that involve numerous individuals and specialized expertise. And of course, especially for this game in particular, then there's the music. The evocative soundtrack of Expedition 33 is integral to its atmosphere and emotional impact. The credits reveal over 30 musicians contributed to this, including a 9-person choir. Yet the in-house Sandfall credits for music list only the lead composer, a few vocalists, and the audio lead. Now, let me be absolutely clear. This isn't about pointing fingers or suggesting that Sandfall is trying to hide anything. Credits can be complex, and outsourcing is a common and often necessary practice in game development.
Okay. Yeah, I know technically, yeah, more people touched it, but I don't see what your point is. You know, I don't get it.
My point, and the point of the article, is simply to illustrate that this just 30 developers narrative is a significant oversimplification of the reality. The danger in this kind of reductive comparison lies in how it's being used. The just 30 developers line is being weaponized against larger studios, whom are now often being framed as bloated or inefficient.
When you compare what Expedition 33 offers next, it's easy to get annoyed at major publishers and their output.
That is mind-blowing, especially when you consider how massive and bloated some AAA RPG games have become with huge teams, and yet here we go, a fraction of the size. They've made something better.
A game that pushes the medium forward in an age where the AAA giants are crumbling under their own bloat.
The AAA market is finally collapsing. Too many are overstaffed.
The titans of this industry aren't untouchable anymore.
They're bloated, slow, and creatively paralyzed.
The gaming industry has already been hit hard by layoffs and studio closures in recent years, and this kind of talk about bloat only serves to further fuel this disheartening trend. It creates an unrealistic expectation and devalues the complex and multifaceted nature of modern game development. The shareholders are only going to read the headlines that a studio of 30 makes a Game of the Year contender and use that as another justification to lay off and let go.
You're fired. Get out of here.
Ultimately, we should appreciate Expedition 33 for what it is. A compelling game that has clearly resonated with many. But let's be mindful of the narrative surrounding its development. Let's acknowledge the likely significant contribution of numerous individuals and teams, both in-house and external. And let's avoid using its success to unfairly criticize or devalue the incredible work done by developers of all sizes. Because this type of discourse is dangerous, especially for those developers whose jobs are already at the mercy of a shareholder with a limited understanding of the gaming landscape.
Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Oh, I'm gonna come.